Today is the funeral of, General Vejay Ramlakan, who was the consummate soldier and freedom fighter. He headed the South African Military Health Service from 2005 to 2013 and was later appointed as Chief of Corporate Services prior to his retirement in 2015. Now, Dr. Ramlakan served the dual professions he had chosen with absolute dedication, that of a military commander and strategist, as well as that of a medical doctor. The former Surgeon General and Lieutenant General passed away on the 27th of August 2020 from a suspected heart attack. He was 62 years old. We now cross to our reporter Vusi Khumalo, who is at the funeral service at Chatsworth, north of Durban in Kwa-Zulu Natal. Vusi, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. And to take us through what's happening where you are.
Apartheid government, and also he took it upon himself and vowed to ensure that he does, or he did all he could in order to participate in effort to overthrow apartheid government. He also took up arms and joined the military association of the ANC, that is Umkhonto weSizwe, when it was not fashionable to do so. Well, he's also an author and also the contributing author, or some people may say a co-author, of the military journal called The Fourth Dimension. But perhaps many people remember him as the author of that controversial book, Mandela's Last Days. I mean, that book received rave reviews to some, and to some it's also received mixed reactions from the public, leading to him voluntarily withdrawing its circulation. Well, there are quite a number of people here, just a few people here to be part of the proceedings here at his home down in Chatsworth here in Durban. But to talk us further about some of the developments here and also how the proceedings will be unfolding later on today, as we understand that there will be a procession from here up to Durban City Hall, whereby the main funeral service will be, taking part. We'll be speaking to the cousin of Dr. Ramlakan, who died on the 27th of August. He died just a month before his 63rd birthday. Let us talk to his cousin now, Mr. Derek Kisunduth. Thanks a lot for joining us early this morning. Perhaps let us start about how was he before he cut his political teeth in the ANC and also the political formations of being the MK member.
Good morning to you and the listeners. Vejay Ramlakan was a brilliant man. From his early days in school and then into university, and then when his involvement started with the ANC, and he was a very brilliant doctor. He qualified as a doctor and then took up the struggle also. And through the struggle, his idea was to turn apartheid, remove apartheid, and which he has done and achieved. He was a senior member of the Butterfly unit. That was one of the units that worked in KZN, and the results of that unit is where we are today.
So what shaped his political upbringing?
Well, we started off with humble beginnings, and he saw the unjust around us in South Africa, and that was his real starting of making the poor to be given better opportunities in life.
We also understand that early in his life, he was born and bred at Ketomena, just outside Durban. But due to the segregation laws, people were removed there because it was declared a white area. And then they were forcibly removed to build here at Chatsworth area, of which is mostly populated by Indian community.
Yes, the group at his act took action, and they from Ketomena they were removed and asked to move out, and it was now taken over by the white people. But after that, they moved to different areas and then settled in Chatsworth, which was the RDP houses at that stage for the poor people.
Talking about his rather conflicting personalities and professions of one being a doctor, which includes saving lives, and also being a member of the MK, which may include taking a life. How is that? How did you see him regarding that?
No, that's a very easy thing to say. His first conscience was to save lives, and that's why he was a brilliant doctor when he came up. But in the same token, even when the action that he taken with the MK, his idea was always to save lives, not to injure people as much as he could do. In all his operations, he made it very clear, lives must be saved. And therefore, you'll see most of his operations, installations were demolished and so forth, but not lives. Very few lives were affected in the process.
And also, perhaps tell us about the proceedings from here at his home, what will be happening up to the Durban City Hall.
Thank you. Well, the whole idea was, unfortunately, through COVID-19, we cannot have a very big issue. We're trying to keep it within the limits of what government regulations are, and therefore you see very strict controls have been taken. Even this event that you're seeing at home now wasn't advertised, because we just want the immediate family to come and view the body, because the numbers that we have to carry forward from here to the City Hall and then to the crematorium. City Hall, the numbers are requested to be down to 50, and the crematorium down to 20. And with his life that he led, there's so much more needed to be done. For example, here we would hand over the body, will take a military funeral. So after the family views it, from about 10:15, the body and the casket will be taken over by the military, and they will take control from there. From 10:15 right till the body reaches the crematorium will be done by the military, and at the crematorium they will hand it back, and then the butterfly unit will do a small parade there, and then it will go into the crematorium. Everything will be done very, very closed in, and we're trying our very best to make sure we stand by the laws of the country, and as much as we can. So from home, it will go to the City Hall, from the City Hall to Clare State Crematorium.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, that's Mr. Kisondo telling us about how the proceedings will be unfolding today here. Well, it's still early. There's quite a few people coming in to view Dr. Ramlakan's body. As Mr. Kisondo has just said, that they'll be doing everything to ensure that they do follow the strict protocol and also the strict regulations of COVID-19 and the lockdown down here in Chatsworth. So we'll be giving you updates later on about some of the dignitaries that will be coming in to join the chief mourners, being Dr. Ramlakan's family, friends, and also the relatives. Respect to you, Simpiwe.
All right, Vusi, thank you so much for that. We'll certainly be touching base with you a little later on.